Hey, it's Nay. And welcome back to Nay's Little Garden and Home. So, I have another small unseeding box. I have some seeds here from another business. Did I need them? No. Did I want them? Yes, which is why they have now been delivered to my house. This is another business, another seed company I've never ordered from before. I was gonna say I don't think. I know for a fact I've never ordered from this company before. Why did I order from this company? So, one of my favorite garden channels is like the Iowa Backyard Farmer. I have very specific qualifications personally for couple content that I watch. Couple content meaning they don't have to be talking about each other, but like husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend come online to talk about any given topic. And so it's very hard for me to find those type of content that I truly like, and I love it. They just seem great, and they have an immense amount of tomato knowledge because they grow so many every single year. Now, I am growing on less than a quarter of an acre. What is that? 1/9 of an acre? Like, seriously, I'm not even joking. I'm growing on such little land. But sometimes it feels like so much because there is still plenty of space to add plenty of more raised beds. Like, every year I feel like it's a battle of the wills of me not adding more raised beds. And I feel like we're just going to start losing more grass rapidly for the situation. I feel I would really like to, I feel like my end goal is two things with this gardening situation, this hobby that I have amassed for some years now. And goal number one is to make produce for my family and do so in a capacity that we genuinely see a budget shift in a good way. And two, I think I would really enjoy selling during the summer at farmers markets. I think that would be great, as well as to my local community. I think there's something to that. I highly doubt this year, because there's definitely stuff you have to go get, like certificates or whatever. But I think that would be great. And in order to do so, I would need to double most of the raised beds I have. So a little less than double what I have currently. And then I would most definitely be able to sell some of my produce. Anyway, I said all this to say I ordered from AP Whaley Seed Company. Never heard of this company until the Iowa Backyard Farmer, because they bring up, I just lost it. It's COTC tomatoes, which is, my goodness, not me losing it. I can't remember exactly now I'm going to have to look it up. Hold on. Y'all, it says it on the packet. COTC means cream of the crop. So the wife, I forget her name, she mentions like she loves the cream of the crop series. Now, when you say something like that, and I hear it, I must now just cast my eyes upon what series this is. And I fell down a rabbit hole. Now, I can say I did manage to control myself and only buy 3, because what I really wanted was 7. And I controlled myself. Now, what I can tell from so the website is Whaley.com. What I can tell is that it appears that this is almost on, from what they're telling me, Johnny's seed company level. Why am I saying that? The germination rates for what I've taken are insane. So let's hop, skip, jump right into it. I'm going to try not to keep you here forever. This is, ooh, got you. I ordered 3 tomatoes. These are all small tomatoes. Which means like they're all cherry tomatoes. So the first one is the only one that's not USDA organic. I did not do that on purpose. I wasn't even aware. And somehow the USDA organic ones have more seeds than the one that isn't, and is somehow cheaper. I don't understand how that happened. So we're gonna do the one that's not organic. This is from still the cream of the crop. They're all cream of the crop tomatoes. The Sparky XSL F1 hybrid tomato. This is what they talked about very specifically. And she really enjoys these. There's 10 seeds in here, and I paid $6 for this. Now, that is a little high, but the way they talked about this, and I think they talked about this in more than 1 year. Now, I'm one of those people that once I like something, I will happily watch it over and over again and then fall down the rabbit hole of your older content. And their older content is just as good. And I feel they've shown us this tomato in their garden and talked about it because they do like the best of type series. So I'm gonna actually open this up because this feels like there is a packet inside of this packet, but it says here, and this is where I was comparing it to Johnny's seeds, the germination rate is 99%. And when did they test this? In November. 99%. And I often feel as if when it comes to these 98 to 99%, I will even give it 96 to 99% germination rates that they give us. It really is more like 100, but they just have to give you room for error because you just never know. If you do 100 seeds and 100 of them pop up, there's just a chance. There's just a chance the next 100, one of them won't pop up, so they're not going to say 100% because things happen. It says seeds of yesterday and tomorrow. Today, they give you a lot number on here. Always GMO free and untreated high quality seeds. So there's no information on here. So we have a huge packet, and y'all know that irritates me when they're gonna give you a huge packet and then they're not gonna use up the paper. But it tells you to visit the website for growing instructions. I am in fact correct. It is a packet in a packet. And in the secondary packet, which is taped shut, which is just looks like wax paper, taped shut, they have the name of it, cream of the crop, Sparky XSL F1 lot, the lot number, and the containment. It should contain 10 seeds. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I see there's 11 seeds in here. So they're quite close to almost exactly what they're going to claim for there. So this was the most expensive one. I am going to read you what they have to say about this. When it came to, from what I remember, XSL means extended shelf life, which is crazy. So in the cream of the crop, there's 2 different things. You have the F1 and then you have open pollinated. This one also looks to be the only F1 and the other ones are the open pollinated. There are so many here. I'm looking at, I say so many. In the F1s, we have 3, 6, 9, there's 10, no, 11. I feel like, let me not click on anything but what I wanted to read to you because I will go ahead and want the rest of them. Some of these look absolutely, these all look so good to me. Early to mature, prolific, and very flavorful, Sparky XSL is one of the few extended shelf life cherry tomatoes available to home gardeners. This striped red cherry is heterozygous for the allele. This hybrid has extended shelf life typical of Rin hybrids and exceptional flavor. Fruits are well suited for shipping to market and produce a large amount of usable fruits per plant. This is one of the few extended shelf life cherry tomatoes available to home gardeners. Excellent tolerance to biotic and abiotic stresses. Average brick score of 8.5, around 1.25-inch fruits. Indeterminate, 60 to 7 days from transplant. Regional Heartland All-American Selections winner in 2019. I ordered it. So what's going to end up happening, I'm going to end up putting this on my second arched trellis. That I'm going to make a half of the size of the arch trellis I have now and put it in another spot in my garden. This is either going to go up that arch trellis, or this is going to go in that, remember I said there was going to be a potential third 5x3 that I have a space I could potentially put, that we have our little kayak boat at. Yeah, this is essentially guaranteeing if I can't fit it on that small arch trellis, I will have this 5x3. Yes, and I will get another small arch trellis or something to put into that 5x3 raised bed to grow this and perhaps the rest of these, because this sounds amazing and I really want to mess around. I have a couple, I think I have one other extended shelf life one, or one that they said has long or decent shelf life, because I want to see what they mean when they say extended shelf life. I haven't really jumped into this bricks conversation yet. I hear all different types of people be like, it's so sweet, and it's a 6.5, like 7.5, and then they'll be like, this is so sweet, and it's a 10. What is the real difference is I need to know for myself, okay? It looks so good. One thing I can say is I'm enjoying the fact that they have the picture of what I'm ordering on here. This tells you germination days on here, the color, the size, and the growth habit. It does need a cage, stake, or trellis, full sun. It says transplanted and recommended. This is start seeds indoor 4 to 6 weeks before your last frost. So I will start this probably about 7 weeks before my last frost. And that's kind of all the information we're getting. So that's fine. I'm going to grow this. Oh, the Honeycrisp is so good. Okay, anyway, so we're going to go into the open pollinated. That one has 7. Oh my gosh, I wanted to buy the beefy purple and I didn't, and now it's out of stock. Relax. The other one that they mentioned that I definitely remember, because the third one I don't think they mentioned, but I could not avoid it and not purchase it, and I'm going to explain to you why in a second. But let's go back to this one. The Tropical Sunset is the other one they discussed. So there's 25 seeds in here. A real showstopper and staff favorite. Ripe fruit is almost translucent, golden with orangey pink striping. Flavor is fruity and bright. Fruits hold in the ripe stage for a long time, providing a good shelf life. Very good plant health and fruit quality in both open field and greenhouse trials. Average brick score of 8. Round 1.5-inch fruits are ping pong ball sized, indeterminate, 60 to 70 days from transplant. Guys, I don't think I understand an inch. Like, I think in theory I get what an inch is, and then they say things like, when you compare it to things, I'm like, a ping pong ball is kind of big. So then I'm like, but is an inch really that big? And it says 1.5. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a decent sized thing, but also, I don't know. Indeterminate. So I got certified organic because there's no other option but to buy certified organic. So I got this. This is considered open pollinated. This means that I could take 2 cherries and take out the seeds and save these seeds, and I should get this exact same one from the seeds I saved. This and the next organic one was $4.50, and it's 25 seeds. If you're wondering why on earth these are cheaper and they're organic versus the other one that isn't, I'm going to go with, I think growing hybrids is significantly more effort than growing something that's already open pollinated or an heirloom. So that's, I think, why it would cost so much. I'm very excited about this. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I also find that cherries ripen significantly faster than other things like the big ones or even the saladette size. So black strawberry was one of my favorite tomato plants last year, right? I actually just watched a video of a woman saying she's never going to grow that again because they took forever to ripen. It's very interesting for sure how very varying our experiences are when it comes to growing, because I think she was in North Carolina, I believe, which is a warmer zone than mine. I believe it's a zone 7. I'm a zone 6. It might even be a zone 8. North Carolina, I don't know, maybe it's a 7. And for her it took too long to ripen, which is insane to me, because me being in a colder zone, I must just get more sun in my backyard than she did, because I didn't really have an issue with ripening. And what was really cool about the black strawberry plant for me was that it kept putting on fruits. And I enjoyed the flavor. My husband and I tested a lot of them. We didn't test it on the camera. This year we might do some tasting trials, but I didn't have an issue with it ripening. And I feel like they ripened at a decent amount. To be honest, they ripened slower than my other cherries, but still slightly faster, or it was definitely slightly faster towards the end of the summer where it'd been baking and cooking and stuff. Like, it was warm out there. It was faster than my slicing, but maybe in the beginning part, it was a little bit like around a slicing time, but I wouldn't say it took significantly longer than anything else. And they were just so beautiful. But I also feel like maybe I didn't have an attitude about it, because also I was growing so much. I grew a lot of tomatoes last year for me, and so that might have also been it. Anyway, let's wrap it up, because how on earth are we going so long into talking and it's only 3 seeds? I am extremely excited for this. I'm excited for all of these, but I'm extremely excited for this next one. Does anybody know what my favorite shape tomato is? I'm going to give you like 8 seconds to type it down. If you can guess, it was one of my favorites last year, like how it just grew for me, and I just loved the shape of it, and they're pretty dang productive for me. If you said oxheart, you are in fact correct. I love oxheart tomatoes, and I'm growing a few of them. I do like the ribbed ones. So if you said that, I completely understand. To my knowledge, there is no ribbed cherry tomato. To my knowledge, though, also, there was no knowledge of me knowing that there was a cherry oxheart tomato. Because what? And there is. I'm insanely excited. I don't know how to explain this without getting very dramatic. So give me a little minute to go and have a fangirl moment about the fact that there is baby oxhearts in existence. Burton, big dog, you did your big one. Because what? I need someone now to cultivate a small ribbed cherry, a ribbed cherry tomato. Because this, I think we need to just take a moment. I really need you to look at this. And then you look on the inside and it looks so red, like red. It's so red, and it's very interesting to me that we got a slice of this tomato for us to look into it, but the other two don't. And I do think it's because of how it looks. What? I'm so excited for this tomato because of the shape. I'm so excited. So this has the other one had a 94% germination, and this is a 95% germination. A standout selection from our North Carolina trials, Burton's Baby Oxheart will steal the show in your garden. This variety produces beautiful orange and red striped fruits that mature into a unique miniature oxheart shape. Fruits are, ready for this, 2 to 2.5 inches long. This is a good sized cherry tomato, which would make sense because how are we really gonna see the oxheart look of this? And it's in cherry form. My mind is blown because if you remember, and you can go back and look at the videos from the last summer, my oxhearts were like huge. They were huge and so pretty, and I'm very excited about this. Anyway, a delicious snack are great for using in fresh summer recipes. You can expect to start harvesting delicious tomatoes approximately 65 to 70 days from transplant. This is insane. It's slightly longer than the other ones, and I don't care. I will wait. I will wait and wait some more. I want to plant this right next to the black strawberry. I want to plant this in another raised bed. I want to plant this in a grow bag. I want this riddled throughout my garden. It's so pretty to me, and the shape of it is absolutely gorgeous to me. And yes, I'm in love with the shape. But I'm also in love with the fact that this is a red tomato with these yellow stripes going through it. I also would love for this to grow next to my chocolate candy striped pepper, next to my black strawberry, next to my everything that has stripes or different colors and stuff. My garden is going to be so beautiful. I'm having a moment. I'm loving this. Okay, I'm done with the moment. But that's insane to me. This is so pretty, and it's obviously a good size. I cannot imagine this growing at all well enough without a trellis, because 2 to 2.5 inches is a decent size. That's double the size of the other one. So that's just something I have to keep in mind, and I will definitely keep in mind. I cannot wait to taste this. They didn't give us a bricks one, so I'm assuming this is more of like a original tomato flavor, and I'm completely okay with that. I can see myself slicing this, not like how they did, which is against the Oxheart look, but I can see myself literally slicing this in the Oxheart manner. So you still have the Oxheart shape for both of them, and having the little, the pearl mozzarella. Oh my gosh, and then some basil. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I'm very excited to have this new website to order seeds from. They do not only do tomatoes, they do all the things: arugula, asparagus, bargain basket, beans, beets, carrots, certified organic, chard, corn, cream of the crop, which is tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplants, flowers, greens, ground cherries, herbs, kale, lettuce, melon, new items, onions and shallots, peas, peppers, radishes, spinach, squash, tomatillos, virus-tested seed, watermelon. Oh, they also have a tomato section. So the cream of the crop got its own section. And then tomatoes is something completely different. I almost bought I'm looking at Amish Gold. I have to get off this website. Oh, there's 13 pages. I'm going to go through this. Anyway, go ahead and let me know if you've ever heard of Whaley.com. I think you need to check out this website. We're going to see how the germination goes, but they're telling us the germination is 94 to 99% for every single one I've ordered. So I'm supremely excited. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this whole video. Go ahead and let me know any new varieties that you're trying. Are you the home gardener that likes even trying new tomatoes or new varieties? Or are you one of those gardeners that I like to stick with what I know because I need to have a successful harvest only, and that's it. Let me know if you're one of those. I think both are very respectable and deserves praise. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and hopefully I see you in my next video. Bye bye.